here. Come such a long way, Mika.
1, 2, 3.
Mom, Dad! Mom, Dad, I got it!
You're right, Mom. I have.
Very proud of him. Very proud. It's been a long time.
I'm still in shock. Never thought I'd overcome it, but I finally got it done.
I for sure thought I was gonna drop out at some point, but I didn't, and I made it. Yeah.
We've been dating since 8th grade. We couldn't do it without our family being here. We're both psych majors. We both got into our master's programs. I think we definitely needed everybody here to get to where we are.
I'm so relieved. I'm so excited to just get out in the workforce, honestly.
It kept my spirit strong, kept me encouraged, kept me laughing, kept me smiling all through college. So I really appreciated them just being in my corner and just rooting for me the whole time.
I'm just proud that she pushed through.
And for them to persevere and still reach their goals, just amazingly proud.
It means opportunity to me. It means that I can move forward knowing that I have my education, I can pursue anything I want to.
I'm proud of her. You know, she has a 4.0 GPA. She's worked 4 years to complete 2 degrees. She's gone to school every single summer, every single winter. She's done everything that I was never able to do.
Victory!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of North Texas Spring 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Yes, here we go. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. For the safety of our candidates and guests, only authorized press, university photographers, staff, and graduates are permitted on the Coliseum floor. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all of our graduates, we ask that you stay until the end of the ceremony so that everyone will feel honored by your presence. Now, please stand as you are able and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Faculty representatives from each department and program are carrying the banners at today's ceremony. The banner carriers are Dr. Nicole Smith, English, Kim Keller from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism, Dr. Manny Grajales, History, Susan McCutcheon, Integrative Studies and Social Science, Dr. David Kaplan, Philosophy and Religion, Dr. John Ishiyama, Political Science, Dr. Jorge Aviles Diz, Spanish, and Dr. Christoph Weber, World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party. Dr. Michael McPherson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Albert Bimper, Executive Dean for the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Mr. Jared Mosley, Vice President and Director of Athletics. Dr. Andrea Miller, Dean of the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism. Dr. Gene Shockey, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Steve Cobb, Associate Dean for Administrative Affairs. Ms. Catherine Gold-Collivan, Associate Dean for Physical and Human Resources. Mr. Josh Jones, Assistant Vice President for Alumni Engagement. Jonathan Luvano, Class Commencement Speaker. Ms. Dorcas Bissisi, Student Government Association President.
Please be seated. As we gather this afternoon, it is important that we take a moment to acknowledge the land in which we reside in this occasion. To recognize the land is an expression of gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we reside on, and a way of honoring the indigenous people who have been living and working on this land from the time immemorial. UNT acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and the ancestral homes of the Wichita and Caddo affiliated nations and peoples. We recognize indigenous people as an original stewards of this land and all the relatives within. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations we have to their traditional homeland are renewed and reaffirmed. It is important to seek to understand the long existing history that has brought us to reside on this land and vigorously explore and seek understanding of our place within that history. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must demonstrate in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Albert Bemper, Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, or better known to many of the Mean Green family as CLASS. It's my honor to welcome all of our guests here today, and a special thank you goes out to all the families and friends that have joined us today to celebrate the tremendous accomplishments of this extraordinary group in front of us. Please allow me to thank our fine musicians, the UNT Wind Orchestra conducted by Dr. Andrew Troxel, and our vocalist, Ms. Rebecca Mugnolo, and pianist Mooney Tan for their inspiring rendition of our national anthem. Now, to begin our ceremony, today I have the pleasure of introducing your student commencement speaker, who was selected among your graduating class. Jonathan is receiving a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science and a Bachelor of Arts in Latino and Latin American Studies with a minor in Spanish. He has been involved in numerous activities throughout his time at UNT, including serving as a class student ambassador, being involved in various sports clubs, participating in the Undergraduate Political Science Association and Moot Court. Now, his aims are to use those skills and knowledge that he's gained here at UNT to go on to eventually become a U.S. attorney. After graduating, he'll be going down the road to Texas A&M School of Law to begin his next chapter of studies this coming fall. Please welcome your class speaker for the class of 2024, your student commencement speaker, Mr. Jonathan Luvano.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to get to speak to you guys today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jonathan Luvano, and I'm about an hour away from being a UNT alum with degrees in Political Science and Latino and Latin American Studies. I'd like to first say a few thank yous to those of you who have made it possible for me to be here today. Firstly, thank you, Dean Bemper, for allowing me the opportunity to speak today. To my parents, my family, and my friends, thank you for providing me a support network that helps me celebrate my successes and overcome the hardships that accompany those successes. To all UNT class, faculty, and staff, but especially those in Political Science and Latino and Latin American Studies, thank you for providing me with a rewarding learning environment and opening my eyes to the potential that education unlocks. Finally, and most importantly, to you guys, the students in front of me here today, and countless others here at the University of North Texas, thank you for sharing your experiences with me. Y'all are the greatest teachers I could have asked for, teaching me so much more than any classroom experience ever could have. Today, people everywhere, but especially here at UNT, want to talk about change. I always have questions about change. What is change? By definition, change is to replace with another, but what does that mean? What does that look like in my life? How do I make change? It's obvious people are afraid of change, but why? I've come to realize that to make change, we must identify what we are afraid of and overcome that fear. For me, this fear is not a fear of change, but rather a fear of the unknown. I know what my life looks like tomorrow, but not 5, 10, or 15 years from now. I know I'm going to law school, but I don't know what job I'll have, what kind of law I'll practice, or where I'll live after. Do I think I'm gonna love law school? Absolutely I do. Do I know I'm gonna love law school? Absolutely not. The fear of what I know frightens me every day, and the comfort of remaining in the known, the familiar, is a powerful force. So why should I embrace change? Here's why. What if? What if the job you weren't sure about ends up being a dream career? What if the new city that used to be unknown ends up being the home of the lifetime? The what if applies to every aspect of life, big and small. From government and politics to education, from introducing yourself to someone new to rearranging your daily schedule. The known is fine, and in most cases, it works well enough. But what if there's a better way to live life? That's what the unknown allows us to explore and to discover. There will be mistakes. There will always be mistakes. But you all know how to handle those. At some point in your years at UNT, you have been knocked down and presented with a choice. Stay down, wallow in your mistake, or get back up and learn from it. Obviously, you chose the latter. We all did, otherwise we wouldn't be here today. Embrace those mistakes, use them, let them guide you down the path of change, acting as a map through unknown to the enlightenment of what if. As Octavia Butler writes in her short story, The Book of Martha, isn't an eternity of absolute ease just another name for hell? Change was never meant to be easy. If it was, nobody would have an irrational fear of it. Whatever change brings is worth the discomfort, because even the mistakes that come with the change act as teachers to what doesn't work or what isn't better, inching you closer to what is. Here is my charge to you. Learn about change, then embrace it and become ambassadors for it. Go try something new. Change the way you do simple tasks. Change your routine. Go vote. Go advocate for change in every aspect of life. Once you have learned to love change, teach others to love it too. Don't doubt your ability to teach others. Remember how I said you all were the greatest teachers I had here? It's more than fair to say you all are more than capable of teaching people. Teach them about the drawbacks of living in the known and show them what the what-ifs have to offer. They too will start to believe in change and teach it to others. Don't be upset if it takes time or doesn't come as fast as you like. Change begins with the individual, no matter how small. Each change is a brick used to build on something larger. Start small, and by contributing the bricks, you guys will create the unshakable movement that will change the world. On the back of the UNT entrance sign, it says, "Only the educated are free." In the next hour, you will be released from this university, free to achieve your dreams. When you leave today, a piece of you will be left here at UNT, giving you a place to always call home. Don't be afraid to return and show everyone how you have changed and how you have created change in the world. Remember what you have accomplished here. Remember what you are capable of. And most of all, never lose sight of your goals. With that, class of 2024, congratulations, you made it. Welcome to your new life of change. And more importantly, welcome to the next chapter of your lives.
Thank you, Jonathan, for that inspiring message and your charge to the graduates. I now have the honor of introducing our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Michael McPherson. Please welcome Provost McPherson to the podium, who will recognize our graduating students and share a few thoughts on this momentous occasion.
Thank you, Dean Bemper. On behalf of the entire Mean Green family, I want to congratulate all of you who are graduating today and welcome your family and friends and loved ones. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to recognize graduates who have earned special distinctions, including our Magna and Summa Cum Laude graduates whose GPAs are among the very best, our Honors College graduates, many of whom are wearing their medallions today. Our Community Engagement Cord Program honors graduates who volunteered a significant amount of time and service to our communities. These graduates are recognized by the gold cords they don with their regalia. Wearing special red, white, and blue cords today are graduates who have served or are currently serving in the armed forces of the United States. We salute your service. Let's give them a round of applause. We also congratulate each of our first-generation graduates, many of whom are wearing their first-generation stoles today, and so many other graduates wearing special cords, stoles, and other regalia adornments that represent a wide array of honors and campus involvement. To all of you, I say thank you for your contribution and your engagement with your university. Congratulations on your decorated academic careers. Graduates, the degree that you have earned is special, and it makes you special. Only roughly 1 in 3 Americans hold a bachelor's degree. It is a mark of distinction that sets you apart. Your education is always something that you will carry with you, and it is truly something to be proud of. By earning your degree, you have proven that you possess something that not everyone does. You possess tenacity, initiative, resilience, drive, and a passion for personal excellence. All of this requires sacrifice, not only from you, but from the family and friends who helped you get here to this special day. When you enter the workforce with your UNT degree, you are honoring not only yourselves, but the entire University of North Texas. You have put your thumbprint on the legacy of this university that started so many years ago above a hardware store off the downtown square here in Denton, less than a mile from where we sit today. Each step you have walked to class, each assignment you've turned in, each paper you've written, the events you attended, the relationships you found and nurtured, they are all now part of the ongoing legacy of the Mean Green family. Today is an emotional day. I am always deeply inspired and moved by commencement ceremonies as I reflect upon my own experiences not so many years ago, or that's what I tell myself not so many years ago. Your family and friends are so proud of what you have accomplished. There are some bittersweet emotions too, especially, I think, among your parents as they watch you move into a new season of adulthood. Our faculty are filled with pride for what you've accomplished and hope for what you will do with your education after you leave us here today. And of course, in you, our newest graduates, there's joy and relief and maybe even a little bit of fear about what the future might hold for you. You should feel all of these things, but I think mostly excitement for a bright and rewarding future. There will be stumbling blocks along the next legs of your journeys. But just as you met those challenges while you were here at the University of North Texas, you will meet them in the future, and you will meet them with even more tools in your tool belt. You will create success, and you will create the success for yourselves on your own terms. I know you've worked hard to get here today, and I share with you the joy and excitement about your future. Let us recognize that no one person succeeds without a team of supporters in their corner. Graduates, let's take a moment to give thanks to the family, the friends, the classmates, the professors, the mentors, the advisors, all of those people who have been part of your journey to success and who will continue to lift you up throughout your lives. Let's give them a big round of applause. What will your next chapter be? You have the education, the tools, and the skills to influence and create your own story. How cool is that? How exciting is that? Rest assured, your education at UNT has prepared you well to make that story a bestseller. Take what you've learned and think critically to solve the world's many complex problems. Always be curious and use your knowledge to impact the community, the country, the world around you. As I look out on this beautiful sea of green, I see future leaders and I see change makers. I urge you to go after what drives you, to create a career you're passionate about. As Jonathan said, take risks, make mistakes, grow. You've come from a caring campus here at UNT. Continue to build on that caring culture in whatever you do next. And when thinking about the core memories of your life, please pause from time to time to remember this special moment here today. It is significant, it is meaningful, it is lifelong. In a few moments, you will become part of a global alumni family more than 476,000 strong. You are always welcome here at UNT. UNT will always be your home, no matter where life takes you. Congratulations, UNT graduates. I wish you the very best.
Thank you, Provost McPherson. Next, I have the honor of recognizing those students who have not only completed their degrees, but have done so with distinction. Undergraduate candidates whose overall grade point averages are from 3.5 to 3.69 graduate cum laude with praise. Of the students in class in this ceremony, 84 are graduating cum laude. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Thank you very much. Candidates whose GPA are from 3.7 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high praise. Of the students in this class ceremony, there are 90 that are graduating magna cum laude. Would you please stand and be recognized? Very nice, thank you. And those candidates whose GPAs are 3.9 to a perfect 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. Of the students in this class ceremony, there are 69 graduating summa cum laude. Would those students please rise and be recognized? Thank you, and congratulations to you all.
At this time, will all candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise and remain standing? Provost McPherson, on the recommendation of the faculty and as myself, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty and the dean, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, through the UNT System Board of Regents and President Smotrisk, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous accomplishment. Please join me in recognizing UNT's newest baccalaureate degree graduates. Please be seated.
Will the marshals please bring our candidates up to the stage to be recognized?
Presenting the candidates from the Department of English.
Moon Abbas, magna cum laude. Princess Yvette Adams, cum laude. Layla M. Almasi. Bella Simone Barahona, cum laude. Madison R. Bowden. Maria Estella Reiser Boone. Savannah Bell Brand, cum laude. Brianna V. Branscombe. Monroe Brown. Robert Benson Brunkhorst III, cum laude. Sydney Elise Burrow, summa cum laude. Tatiana Andrea Calzado. Camille Castro, summa cum laude. Caleb Wesley Chen. Hannah Grace Chin, magna cum laude. Samiha Tahsin Chowdhury, magna cum laude. Julia Coe. Kaylee Taylor Conley, magna cum laude. Natalie Coronado, cum laude. Catherine Audrey Thatcher Crow, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Crucis, cum laude. Dante A. Curry, summa cum laude. Carolina L. Diaz.
Isabella M. Diaz dos Santos, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Dumka. Samantha N. Durand, magna cum laude. Catherine E. Deisinger, cum laude. Faru Javier Escobar. Landon N. Feldberg, cum laude. Alyssa Renee Fisher, magna cum laude.
Jonathan Foreman.
Mariana Rosario Fresquez, summa cum laude. Zoe Celeste Garcia, cum laude. Caitlin Ella Page Gillespie, magna cum laude.
Rachel Janae Grant.
Emily Rose Housey, cum laude.
Peyton Reese Hernandez.
Kelsey Grace Hollingsworth, cum laude. Alexandra Holman Franco. Joseph Tyler House. Joseph Austin Holwald. Gabriella Ibarra. Holly Elizabeth Jackson, magna cum laude. Anna H. Jang, summa cum laude. Kaylee L. Johnson. Madison Pauline Johnson. Chrislyn Keeler, cum laude. Ryan Dwayne Lewis. Olivia Lee Pinnell, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Mears, magna cum laude. Briston Ray Montano, summa cum laude. Michael A. Ornelas. Leah Elizabeth Patrick, summa cum laude. Ricardo Paredes. Ashley Marie Perez, cum laude. Leon Funrana. Maximus W. Filichek. Samantha Nicole Prey, cum laude. Mackenzie Page Ramirez. Lauren A. Reed, summa cum laude. Melody Jean Rodriguez. Eloise Roram Gale, magna cum laude. Victoria Sanchez. Ryan C. Cedillo. Reagan Louise Sexton. Jasmine Simmons, cum laude.
Alaya N. Snell, summa cum laude.
Lauren Elizabeth Snow, magna cum laude. Caitlin Christine Strikey. Dasha M. Stewart Brown. Amira Muhib Taha, cum laude. Asha Ann Thakrin, magna cum laude. Samantha K. Thompson, summa cum laude. Brandon Scott Veliz. Sophie E. Walker, summa cum laude. Rebecca N. Warren. Michael Andrew Whitkenat. Radia Zaman.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of English.
Presenting the candidates from Integrative Studies.
Jonathan Michael Adukovich. Temadayo Damilola Akinyade. Jared Jose Alfaro. Amber Celeste Alvarado. Abdullah Amr M. Al Yahya. Lean Bassem Al Nubani. Jordan Elizabeth Ambrose. Sloan Anderson. Isabella Fajeda Araujo. Isabella Grace Armenta. Carissa Marie Ayala, magna cum laude.
Alexis Paige Barnes, cum laude.
Amelia Grace Bouts, cum laude. Catherine Ariana Beal. Grace Lamaya Mesa Beneventi. Thomas Peter Bevins. Brandon Lewis Black. Max B. Blake.
Cade Bond.
Noah Bowman. Brock N. Braxton. Alexandra Grace Brownlee.
Robert B. Brooks.
Jordan Taylor Brooks. Zachary Austin Brooks. Jack Cole Brown. Jordan O. Brown.
Madison R. Burnett.
Caleb Cannell Calhoun, magna cum laude. Preston M. Kane. Braden Dion Kane. Joshua David Cameron. Yasmin Chantel Carter. Madeline Mae Chalky. Shelby Chapin. Jasmine Isabel Chicas, summa cum laude. Samuel Jamar Coleman, magna cum laude. Hadley John Cornish. Anthony Taylor Council. Bella Elena Cox. Kimberly Ann Cox. Jeff Deshawn Davis. Lacey Larae Davis. Anna E. De La Torre. Jesus Del Toro. Judy Graciela De Leon. Aaliyah Simone Dilworth. Gabriel John Dion. Gareth M. Dodson.
Catherine M. Duncan.
Catherine Elizabeth DuPont. Jennifer Duran. Adriana Marie Edwards. Ahmed E. Ghazali. Andrew N. Elkin. Mason Edward Evans. Shumaila Farhat. Alexis N. Ficklin. Sarah B. Flores. Kristen Bolin Fowler. Ryan Frunwe Flew. Jordan Taylor Gernsbacher. Yara Basso Gasani. Cameron Lee Grantland, magna cum laude. Hunter Leanne Hamrick, summa cum laude. Brianna A. Harris. Michaela Jo Harris. Wendy Karina Harris. Rosa Maria Hernandez Jimenez, summa cum laude.
Seth L. Herrera.
Samuel Burke Herring. Nicole Elizabeth Hildeman.
Brianna Alexandra Hills.
Versa B. Hodges. Amatullah Manahwar Hussein, summa cum laude. Jason Chidubem Iheme. Rodney K. Jackson. Russell Edward Jordan. Maya Nicole Joyner.
Nasra Shakri Kamel.
Amanda Bell Cass.
Brooklyn P. Kennedy. Yoshufumi Kawakami.
Karishma Carol Aripakula.
Zion Olivia Kent.
Shania Mariam Khan. Taryn Celeste Lackey, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann La Liberty. Ashley Melissa Larios. Bianca Rief LaRue. Tran Lee. Taki Anthony Leatherwood. Asia Lewis. Libby Rebecca Lyon, magna cum laude. Cindy Jimenez. Colin G. Langford. Macy K. Lightsey, summa cum laude. Gianni Lynn Lopez. Brendan Alex Markham, magna cum laude. Lindsay Renee Matthews. Brittany Faye Malone. Karina Isabel Martinez. Michaela A. Mitchell, summa cum laude. Nadia Mohammed. Alexandra D. Molina. Samantha A. Morton. Ryan T. Mockett. Donnie Wayne Minor. Marcus D. Moore. Abdurrahman Ahmed Musa. Dawson Scott Miller. Daniel A. Munera. Jacob Daniel Navarro. Darian Joshua Nesbitt Riley. Amanda L. Newman, cum laude. Dunya Newman. Travian Denard Odoms. Taya L. Parker, cum laude. Alexis Adelina Pena, cum laude. Michelle Wynn On Fan, magna cum laude. Nell Polanski, magna cum laude.
Avery Pryor.
Taylor Deanna Putnam. Ashley Michelle Ortega Cruz. Mohammed Sadat Qureshi. Xavier E. Kaika Ragsdale. Kagan Wade Roach. Hannah A. Roberts. Juliana Rodella, cum laude.
Quincy M. Rodenbaugh.
Joe Lupe Rodriguez. Shali Maris Rodriguez Roman, cum laude. Dulce Gabriela Penelope Rosales, summa cum laude. Stephanie Rosales. Nolan Brooke Russell. Christian Bailey Saffel. Peyton Elizabeth Sawyer, cum laude. Hannah Emily Schulter. Grayson Wynn Schutze, summa cum laude.
Logan C. Scott.
Gina Marie Schaefer. Chase W. Shaw. Texas Simmons. Aaliyah Janae Smith, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie Smith, magna cum laude. Amanda Smith. Dabrian Anthony Smith. Haley Danae Smith, magna cum laude. Tony Janae Smoot. Sarah E. Stevens. Natalie L. Stewart, Jake Cole Taylor, Ridge Patrick Tejada, Margaret Elizabeth Thomas, Zaria Brianne Thomas, Deanna Lisa Traverso, Chance Turner, Kimberly Watson Tweed, Jose Antonio Valdizon, Gabriel Vieta, Sinclair A. Wade, Macy Lynn Waldman, Sierra Raven Waldock, Dara Simone Walker, Carmen Rashawn Wallace, Rachel N. Wallace, Maya K. Wark, Taylor Ann Watterson, Andrew Scott Webb, Richard S. Wells, Tracy D. West, Madison Lola White, magna cum laude, Aaliyah Ann Wilson, Tyler S. Wren, Marsha Rena Wright, magna cum laude, Jordan Lee Wooten,
Lily Xian, magna cum laude.
Michael Yates, Jada Talia Young Stratford, Jacob Olin Yao, Lauren Alexis Zeckman,
James David Matthew Eaton, magna cum laude.
Acel Mapleton, Lacey Anna Strother. Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Integrative Studies and Social Science.
Presenting the candidates from Social Science.
Madeline Grace Amon, summa cum laude, Alexander Garrett Anderson, Jessica Dracaulis, Elizabeth A. Hernandez Torres, cum laude, Toby A. Howard, Abby Elizabeth Massick, magna cum laude,
Ryan Reppold,
Gregory Joe Satchel, Alexis Blair Selman, summa cum laude, Roshni Sertani, Joshua N. Zamaripa, magna cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Social Sciences.
Presenting the candidates from the Frank W. and Sue Mayborn School of Journalism.
Kennedy Tierra Anderson, summa cum laude, Ryan S. Armstrong, Angela Mia Arajando, cum laude, Mahmoud Atif Assem, Samuel Joseph Barber, Ismael Martinez Pecura, summa cum laude, Meredith Page Billings, magna cum laude, Cassandra Alicia Blake, Emma Rose Boland, cum laude, Matthew William Brown,
Pony Luisa Bryan,
Carla Tamara Castaneda, Carla Nicole Castillo, magna cum laude, Isabella Chantal Chavez, magna cum laude, Cameron J. Klupp, Rishi Chowdhury, cum laude, Isabel Christina Chow, magna cum laude, Kennedy Clater, Crystal Leanne China Cooper, magna cum laude, Chris Cordova, Rayleigh Michelle Crawford, cum laude, Ramiro Antonio Cuellar, magna cum laude, Jasmine Lee Davis, Gennaro Andrew Del Prete,
Camilo Diaz, cum laude.
Katharina Diaz, magna cum laude. Ella Dillard.
Natasha Celeste Drake.
Alexandra Catherine Edlin, cum laude. Lauren Lawler Edlin, magna cum laude. Christian Renee Flores. Riley Elizabeth Ford, summa cum laude. Jacob Stephen Fuentes, summa cum laude. Ian Wayne Griffith. Citlali Gonzalez. Bianca Azul Guerrero. Viviana Alexis Guerrero. Miriam J. Handel. Valeria Alessandra Herrera. Melanie Adriana Hernandez, magna cum laude. Tyus Hill, magna cum laude. Harrison D. Hochter. Olivia Christine Howell. Youngxin Xiao, summa cum laude. Celia Abdullah M. Haraisi, cum laude. Caitlin E. Hutchins, cum laude. Sydney Grace Engel, summa cum laude. Carly M. Isbell, cum laude. Gabrielle Brianna Jackson Adebisi.
Alexandria Elise Jackson, cum laude.
Sydney Gabrielle Johnson. Siriana Faith Jones. Delilah Ayana Juarez. Quinn M. Candro. Yassine A. Ku, cum laude. Kendall Elena Killingsworth. Chelsea Catherine King, magna cum laude.
Aiden B. Lantos.
Cameron Lee, cum laude. So Won Lee. Hannah Alexis Lillis, summa cum laude. Keely Lynn Logan. Nicole Porter Logan. Galicia K. Lopez. Monica Lopez. Reagan Blair Lopez, magna cum laude. Armando L. Lutz. Miley Anai Maldonado. Ashley C. Martinez, cum laude. Omar Martinez, summa cum laude. Isabel Rebecca Mays, magna cum laude. Dawson John Paul McDaniel, magna cum laude. Andrew S. Moore.
Alyssa Faith Moore.
Jamie Marie Mullis.
Hannah Musa.
Leon Patrick Mitchell. Amos R. Neighbors. Sebastian Antonio Nava. Adam O'Day, cum laude. Helena Padron. Caitlin Camille Perrin, summa cum laude. Claire E. Perry, summa cum laude. April Michelle Peardon, cum laude. Nicholas Gabriel Porter. Penelope Rivera. Samantha Rodriguez. Aaron L. Runnels. Jesse Walden Sanders. Aiden Katmai Shalpa.
Grace Helen Schaefer.
Tate Ronald Seifert. Olivia Grace Shaw. Emran Araga Shabeshi. Marquise R. Shields. Camper Thomas Shirley. Matthew E. Sims. Jessica Grace Slovan. Sofia Esperanza Solis. Azul Sordo, cum laude.
Colton Stroud.
Madison Riley Suchland, summa cum laude. Anna E. Thomas, cum laude. Harmony S. Thomas, magna cum laude. Kevin O. Thomas, cum laude. Madeline Alexa Todd, summa cum laude. Josephine Cho T. Tran, summa cum laude. Tristan Blaze Van Beam, magna cum laude. Jacob P. Watts. Alexander Weister. Alexandria Wells, cum laude. Taylor M. West. Malaya Rose Whiteside, magna cum laude. Nolan Wayne Wilkinson. Lauren M. Williams. Kira Dion Willis, cum laude.
Sarah A. Workru, magna cum laude.
Sarah Belen Worsham, magna cum laude. Haley A. Yates.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Frank W. Sue Mayborn School of Journalism.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of History.
John Austin Adair, summa cum laude. Lonnie T. Ahmed, magna cum laude. Naphtali Alexander, summa cum laude. Frederick Clark Bailey, cum laude. Brianne A. Black. Christina Elizabeth Bolton, magna cum laude.
Audrey Boltwood, magna cum laude.
Aiden James Britton Arnold. Betty Kano. Ian J. Carroll. Gustavo J. Castellanos. Emily Reese Chilton. Jackson Joseph Christie. Allie A. Cook. Dylan Cole Cormier, summa cum laude. Zachary John Dado, cum laude. Tariq James Day, cum laude. Nicholas Patrick Delory, cum laude. John H. Denker. Christian James Dunkley. Alyssa Devine Gutierrez. Joseph D. Hollowell, summa cum laude. Grant L. Hansen. Anastasia Haynes, summa cum laude. Anthony Paul Huff. Aaron Elise Allen, summa cum laude. Elise Tilly Holman, magna cum laude. Jacob A. Moore, cum laude.
John William Hayden IV.
Alejandro Jimenez. Cameron Deanne Johnson, magna cum laude. Hannah Rose Klein, magna cum laude. Abigail Susan Knight, summa cum laude. Justin Hunter Lacey. Jared Isaac Manhanghaya, magna cum laude.
Brianna Magram, cum laude.
Justin David Maroney, magna cum laude. Mackenzie A. Martin, summa cum laude. Connor M. McCollum. Emily Shea Oates. Cecilia C. Pantoja. Mario Juventino Pena. Savannah Rose Price, cum laude.
Brisa I. Prieto, cum laude.
Emily Melissa Quinn, cum laude. Hannah M. Rainey. Tessa H. Redding, magna cum laude. Micah Danae Robbins. Colin James Rue, cum laude. Tara Scott Ruthven, summa cum laude. Matthew D. Reed, summa cum laude. Baron James Romo.
Janet J. Shuey.
Rebecca Jo Simmons. Benjamin D. Swain. Ryan Jacob Terry. Emma Elizabeth Triska. Ashley Warren, cum laude. Daniel M. West, magna cum laude. Ati M. Wynn. Nicolo Lorenzo Yoder, cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of History.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion.
Leanna G. Addington. Sabia Daniel Cavada. Catherine Devine, cum laude. Job Allen Grund, summa cum laude. Orja Annika Joshi, summa cum laude. Joseph Thomas Mooney. Joshua T. Morgan. Hunter Sims. John M. Sims III. Hunter M. Snow.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Political Science.
Paula Maria Frade. Marcus Parra Segovia, cum laude. Ivy Ashley Abuga. Oyin Ade Deborah Adegun, magna. Francisco Javier Acala. Valeria Barbosa Robles, magna cum laude. Lauren Christine Baron, cum laude. Dorcas Rakundo Basisi. Hunter Brown.
Irma Calito.
Nicholas G. Campbell. Luis Javier Ceja. Peyton Tyler Cox, cum laude. Ashlyn Danae Craven, cum laude. Bridget Dorothy Freeman, summa cum laude. Jenny Michelle Galindo, magna cum laude. Aiden Christopher Gebhardt. Zain Alabadine Basil Gassani. Margaret Blanton Hicks. Matthew David James, magna cum laude. Michelle Vina Camara. Taylor Sage Kirkwood, magna cum laude.
Taylor R. Clue, cum laude.
Jasmine S. Farhadi, cum laude. Ashley Paula Flores. Alex G. Gutermuth, cum laude. Brianna Amira Jackson. Ian Kyle Koser. Olivia Rose Costa. Gianfranco Ladaga. Ari Elsie Lamastra, magna cum laude. Renee Alberto Lazo. Karen Roxana Lopez.
Gabby Noel Lott, summa cum laude.
Jonathan Cole Luevano, magna cum laude. Soleil Lunda. Hannah Rose Mathis. Christian Medina. Raisa Mercado Arriaga, magna cum laude. Vance Calvin Miller. Haley Ann Moore, magna cum laude. Sarah Olivia Mosqueda, cum laude. David Munoz Sarabia, Seher Alexandra Nasir. Keely Shea Pedroso, magna cum laude. Georgina Pimentel, cum laude. Alexandria R. Quintana, magna cum laude. Mika Thariela Rangel. Katia Resendiz. Shaylee Page Rooks, cum laude. Eleanor Ariana Roth. Jose G. Ruiz, summa cum laude. Madeline Bell Sterritt. Denisha A. Tennyson. Sebastian Ortega, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Utz.
Sophia Louise Van Sickle, magna cum laude.
Kayana C. Washington, cum laude.
Rosetta R. Williams.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Political Science.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Spanish.
Jacob C. Beltran, cum laude. Jaylee Gale Brawley. Camille Aracelis Chamorro Vega. Adrian Fonseca. Jacqueline Stephanie Gallegos. Aaliyah Latasha Moore. Luis Fernando Nava.
Freddie Pacheco.
Gabriela Salas.
Jacqueline Andrea Sanchez Martinez, cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Spanish.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures.
Ava Leon Barahona, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Michelle Cervantes. Sonia Tabitha Frost.
Michelle Garcia Reyes.
Matthew Connor Goff.
Sarah A. Jones.
Kira A. McNally Albers, summa cum laude.
Isabella Q. Tan, magna cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of World Language, Literatures, and Cultures. How about all those graduates?
I love it. Can't beat it. Hello, UNT graduates. Hey, happy Saturday. My name is Joshua Jones, Assistant Vice President for Alumni Engagement at UNT, and I'm honored to stand before you today. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on your extraordinary achievement. Earning a degree is a monumental accomplishment, and it's a testament to your unwavering determination and resilience. During my time at UNT, I've come to realize that our university is more than just a place. It's a vibrant and thriving community. Beyond personal achievements, your UNT degree signifies your membership in an inclusive, compassionate, and innovative alumni family. Today, you are joining a powerful network of leaders and change makers across the nation and around the world. Wherever life takes you, remember that your UNT community is there, ready to support you on your journey. Now, It's time for you to become an integral part of this network and create your unique legacy. As you venture forth to pursue your passions, rest assured that your alma mater will stand by you at every stage of your life and your career. The UNT Alumni Association is a special organization, fostering connections between our students and our graduates, and we're dedicated to ensuring you have the robust support to the Mean Green Network long after you receive your diploma. We hope you will stay engaged with your alma mater through the Alumni Association. Join us at alumni events. Participate in our online and in-person Mean Green Mentors program. Connect with us on social media and share your success as we celebrate alongside you. From time to time, take a moment to reflect on your journey as a UNT student. Then, with newfound confidence, set your sights on making a lasting impact on the world, knowing that you have a lifelong support of your university. Your Mean Green community is incredibly proud of you and excited to watch you go out and make a difference in this world. Lastly, to our graduates with class rings, it's time to turn the University of North Texas face forward. This tradition symbolizes your readiness to embrace the world. We hope you will continue wearing your UNT ring with pride. To all our graduates, always remember that you're an integral part of our community that believes in you and cares deeply about your future. Welcome to the alumni family. Congratulations, and go Mean Green.
We're almost there, but I can't let you out of here without sharing a few thoughts of my own. In particular, I've been thinking a lot about what it means to go Mean Green. Now, not long ago, I've got 3 children, but my 2 youngest, we were driving around, and we stopped at a park that they always really wanted me to stop. I decided this day, let's stop by. And so they hopped out. We found a bench on that park. I sat down and I said, I'm gonna lay some ground rules for you first before you go play. And of course I said, I want y'all to look out for each other. I want you to be nice to each other. And please don't bring home any of those amphibious creatures in your pockets like last time. Their mother was not as much of a fan as we thought she'd be. So off they went. They went to go onto the park and they started circling the structures, looking at things that they were familiar with, and spending a little bit more time glancing and looking over the other structures that they had less familiarity with. The simplicity of some obstacles obscure the complexity of the challenge. With the twists and the turns and the intertwining of the webs of rope, some of the obstacles seemed quite daunting at first. And then others, they turned out to be these scaffolds of motivation as they worked their way through them. By now you might imagine where I'm going with this metaphor. As you walk out of here, out of this arena today, the world that awaits you in many ways is a playground. It isn't just swings and monkey bars and slides. It's a bit more complex these days. Much of the world you're going to encounter has become increasingly complex, and the right thing and the objective or the mission to be accomplished on the playground appears quite obscure. It's a playground that has all kinds of structures and obstacles that are intriguing, some daunting, and maybe some even dangerous. Our society today is stricken by modern and age-old challenges that call on the talented and the determined to rise to the call of the daunting and the encouraging. You see, we have yet to eliminate the forces of racism, sexism, poverty, war, illness, or starvation, all of which threaten the most basic human rights and the prosperity of human life. Our society today wrestles with the daunting and encouraging found in escalating issues such as gun violence, global refugee crisis, foreign and domestic threats to our democracy, and a crisis of mental health, just to name a few. So something all of us in this arena can agree on is that there is no shortage of work left to you. The unfinished work of generations before you, including my own, now defines the test of your generation's will, determination, encouraged to confront the complexities of human struggle and suffering while blazing a path for the advancement of humanity for all. So you, the talented and the determined amongst us, you will sometimes clearly see the challenges in disguise when most can't or aren't willing to acknowledge. And you will also miss the challenges just like my generation did and others before you. You'll miss those challenges staring you right there in your face. You're probably asking the same questions, I imagine, as my kids were on that playground. So where do I start? How will I go from there? What will I learn along the way? What will I choose to do or even do differently the next time around? Another critical question to ask, I would argue, is this, that several of you have had to defend or have an answer for maybe a parent or two or family member. What does the role of a liberal arts and social sciences education play in today's society? I submit the beauty of this question is that it depends on the very thing that every generation before you has had to grapple with, the consequences of obscurity. The world that awaits you outside is an area, is an arena, is a playground that is all but clear. It is filled with obscurity. The words of Frantz Fanon, a French philosopher, reminds us, each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. As you leave this arena, you're likely to face enormously daunting challenges, obscured by smiling faces, seemingly harmless policies, and exciting relationships. So too will you be confronted with encouraging innovations, breakthroughs, and opportunities, obscured by that which is frightening, overwhelming, maybe even appalling. The role of the education that you've received here in class at UNT is to guide you as you navigate obscurity and then decide to fulfill or betray what you have found. So then, how are you to confront obscurity? Go with a curious mind. Look out for each other. Be nice to one another. Probably don't bring home any amphibious creatures in your pockets on Mother's Day. On behalf of the leadership and the faculty of class, as well as the leadership of our university and our UNT system, I congratulate you on your achievements today, and I look forward to the impacts you will make as you go, Mean Green, and discover your mission. Now we've almost reached, I think I said that last time, we've almost reached the end, but we have a special tradition here in class. And so, before we leave, I would like to invite Jonathan back up to this podium. Jonathan, the honor is now yours to lead your class in their final assignment.
Okay, just to make sure we get this right the first time, everyone make sure your tassel is on the right now, okay? All right, class graduates, it is now my honor to instruct you to move the tassel of your cap to the left to proclaim your new status as college graduates and UNT alum. Congratulations!
For the third time, we're almost there. There's a trend there. That's funny. Before we conclude, I know you will join me in thanking our vocalist, pianist, announcer, and our ASL interpreters, Kaylee Floyd and Kim Vasquez. This ceremony would also not be possible if it were not for the tremendous efforts of our audio, visual, technology engineers, as well as Ms. Lisa Whitby, our class marshals, and all the countless staff working behind the scenes leading up to this moment. Please join me in showing our gratitude for all their work. Finally, it goes without saying that many of you would not be here today if it were not for the family, friends, and faculty, and your fellow students, graduates. I would like to offer you an opportunity to stand if you are able and join me in applauding those who have helped you earn your degree today.
Let's go, Gunga!
Graduates, as you remain standing, I would like to invite everyone else to rise for the conclusion of the ceremony. Rebecca will lead us in singing the alma mater, after which the marshals will lead the recessional. Best wishes to the fine futures as graduates and alumni of UNT's College of Arts and Social Sciences. May each of you continue to soar. Go Mean Green.